Hello, welcome to another Unwrapping. This time it's ABBA the album, half speed mastered at 45 RPM on 180 gram, back to black, done at Abbey Road Studios. Now this is an album I've had ever since it first came out. I bought it with my paper round money, and in those days my paper round money wasn't enough to buy an album. I had to sort of work a week and a bit. So this was a big purchase for me, and I've played it and loved it ever since. It's a great album. And at the time I didn't realise, but it was actually to go with their Australian tour film. But I never saw it at the time, I saw it a bit later on. So let's just see what we get in this one. If it's anything like the Japan one, the inside was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. But let's see, this is back to black this time. And oh, we get a free MP3 as well. Let's just do a close up there. This bit comes off. The album just looks as far as I can remember it, because I haven't actually had it on vinyl for some time. I've had it on CD, and I had the remaster on CD, so it'd be nice to listen to this. But I mean, the Japan ones, Gentleman Take Polaroids and Tin Drum, I'll put a link there, were incredible. Really, really nice sound quality, but they were let down by the packaging. The inside wasn't so good, so I'm interested to have a look at what's inside this one, because of course the original wasn't a double album. This has been half speed mastered, and then to keep the quality as high as possible, instead of playing at 33, it plays at 45, so you get the best possible you can get from vinyl. The only problem is with that, you're always up and down turning the record over, because it's about 2 tracks per side, so you get 2 albums, which originally was the one album on 33 1/3. Okay, and the reason for the half speed mastering is more to do with the top end, apparently. So they bring it down, and apparently that's better. Well, anyway, it seems to sound fine. It seems to sound very good indeed. So let's take this covering off here. It's quite thick, actually, this. Of course, this has been around for a while. I just went onto the Abbey Road site and just seen what they had. So a few more will be coming soon. I've ordered a few more half-speed masters of albums I like. And I've even bought an album I've never heard before, Brian Eno one, so I'm taking a chance on that as well. Right, as I say, this bit comes off. So there we are, that's more like the album I remember. On Polar, 1977. Yeah, I was 10 years old when I bought this. And I didn't have that many records to play. So it seems they were quite expensive. Normally I would invest in... Oh, I remember that. That was... Right, that was on the inside. That was on the sleeve when you pulled it out. That was one side, that was the other. And this is much better than the Japan one. So there's a nice picture here, which I say was originally on this sleeve, holding the actual album inside. And then all the words to the songs there. I can hold that any closer, I can't really, because I've got the other album bent up. But there we are, that's as close as I can get it. There we go. Right, so let's see if we've got any pictures on these. Yes, we have. Well, that's much better. This is what was missing from the Japan one. So that's a picture I have never seen before. Photo by Barry Levine, Polar Music International. So it must have been around the time, judging by the way they look. Oh, that's much better. And look at that. We've got some new writing to sort of look at while you're enjoying hearing that album again for the millionth time. So let's go, let's get that straight. And if you want to pause, I'll do it like a few paragraphs at a time here. So you can pause it if needs be, if you want to read this. Oh, get that straight. Top paragraph, next one down. There we go. Let's see what the album looks like. Of course, the only thing about is pushing it now is I would like them to be coloured vinyl as well, but that, I think that was like the original, as far as I remember. Polar. Oh goodness, I've got quite a static charge. Oh goodness. I hope that's not a scratch there. I don't even see that. No, you can't really. I can't get it. But it looks... Oh, I can see me in there. Hello. Yeah, it looks... I hope that's just dirt or something now. I'll give it a good clean anyway. And there's all sorts of marks on this record. And there's a number. 5762252. And it says here... Well, I can't quite make it out. Miles. ABBA. So that's got to be ABBA. Road half speed RM30. Ah, there you go, you can see it there for yourself, that's alright. I put some diffusers on the lights and I don't even see them up there. Like you put on the flash gun, and I think that might make it a bit easier for doing things like this now. Not so much glare. Yeah, and there's the other... I can't get that one to show up. Let me have another go. There we go. There it is. Right, so that is... Oh, it feels a nice big hefty... Yeah, it's definitely 180 gram. That feels proper job there. As I say, 2 tracks, look. One man, one woman. And I want to know, what's the name of the game? Igor, that's a great track, that is. But I can't get out of my head sometimes that they're saying, I wish I was an Igor, like Frankenstein. And I can all imagine them singing it with a hump, but I've got to try and get that picture out of my head because it's a great track. I dream I'm an Igor. And I dream I can ship flake my wings, flying high, high. Actually, I stopped singing. You don't want to hear me singing. Right, so that's exciting. So let's see. Yeah, we've got another picture, I think, here. Yes, we have. And oh, we've got the certificate. There we go. Probably exactly the same one as before. And the other ones. So I'm not so bothered about a certificate, but I definitely like having these pictures. And there again, pictures that I didn't have on my original. Yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. But it was over £30, this album. But I think it'd be worth it. Like I said, the Japan ones are only one to go by. This is hopefully going to be just as good. It's from the same place, Abbey Road, so I should imagine it will be. Looking forward to playing this one. Don't know where my MP3 code is. Where's my MP3? Oh, there it is. So yeah, I'm not showing you that because I'm gonna have that. Back to Black MP3 code. This coupon allows access to all the tracks from this album as MP3 downloads, but I've already got it ripped. What's on the other side here? Ah, just an advert. Right, so that's the code. So there we are. So instead of putting the original, which I said that the original sleeve had this on one side, this on the other, they put this on the inside and put new things on the sleeve. So well done. So I wish the Japan one was like that. They had an opportunity there to put a few nice pictures, but they didn't. And the whole finish and feel of this one's better than the Japan ones. Yeah, it definitely feels better. Shame they couldn't be consistent, but I guess this is Back to Black through Polar, through Abbey Road. I mean, how many different people have got, you know, claims to this stuff? I mean, it gets very confusing, doesn't it? Who owns what? I think it was originally on Polar anyway. So there we are. So that was ABBA, the album, 1977, half speed mastering at 45 RPM. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.